Welcome to episode 8 of the Get Lean series. We are about halfway through this journey, and we're about to find out who's in the lead so far.
You need some lotion. What the hell?
You need to step on the scale.
All right. You go.
I go first?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get more steps in.
Bam!
What were you at before?
202.4.
What were you at before?
I don't know where I was at the last check-in, but
You started at what?
I started at 218.4.
Holy shit!
16 pounds so far. That's 2 pounds a week because we're on week 8.
2 pounds a week? Fuck. I mean, you were significantly fatter than I was. Like, what's your walking around weight? Like when you're not fucking unhealthy.
I can't even understand your bullshit.
Well, what is your walk? Fuck. Hey, how does it keep going?
Just stop moving your fat hands.
How am I heavier now than I was in
You
the
look
morning?
good though. You look really good. Look
How am I heavier now than I was in the morning? I woke up and it was 160.2. I've been trying to break this 160 for this whole week and I can't.
You probably breathe from your butt, sucked in some air.
Oh, got it.
You look good though. You look really good.
I feel good. I'm definitely leaner. I just hit a PR yesterday. Like this whole training block.
PR, and that's fucking harder than
this whole training block, I've been so mind blown because I am losing weight.
Tell me what you did.
But my strength is going up. So like, I haven't really been focusing on my deadlift. I've been just focusing on the other two lifts, bench and squat. But so I haven't hit like 225 in fucking several months, like forever. And then so yesterday I hit 225 for 1, and then I did a rep PR of like 210 for 3 after doing a set of like 6, then 3, then back to 6, and then the final 3. Reminder, okay? Men and women lose weight different, body to body, right? Even person, no gender, they lose weight differently. We are not going based off of what's on the scale, okay? We're going based off of a DEXA scan at the end of this. Who loses the most body fat? What shit are you about to talk?
Does all that bullshit make you feel good or what?
No, it doesn't make me feel good. I'm not a fucking loser, okay?
Yeah, you are.
I don't lose. I am so meticulous with my tracking. I did this whole vlog on, because I lost the other weight. So please check out that vlog on this channel about what I'm doing to make sure that I beat his ass, because you should see the way he tracks. He's like, oh, these calories are negligible. I'm like, when you're tracking, what calories are negligible?
I'm also a coach, so I know what I'm doing.
Yes, okay, I'm sorry, Team Geo, but trust me, I'm doing everything in my power to fucking beat this man.
You look sexy though.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I do feel my very best at this moment. I'm a fucking amazing athlete right now, and I'm looking pretty fly, so I'm not mad at it, but I am really pissed that this guy could even just has an ounce of shit to talk.
And I like hugging you again.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's not fun when you're like hugging and then it's like you go like that.
Well, your belly went down, of course.
Now when I hug you,
connect.
I just go like this. I can actually go like this.
Yeah.
Whereas before I would like hug and I'm like, damn.
How does it feel?
She really let go.
How does it feel seeing your penis again?
Feels bigger.
We are week 7, day 4, upper B. Don't ask me what the B stands for. What's the B stand for?
Are you serious? So there's 2 upper days in the program. You have upper A and then upper B. There's lower A, lower B.
Why did you do A, B?
To signify their different upper days. So upper A focus on bench, upper B focus on shoulders.
It's like you wrote the program or something.
It's like I understand science or something.
It's like I understand my foot in your fucking mouth or something.
All right. Well, I guess someone's sleeping on the couch tonight. So she's doing the Palloff press, and it might feel kind of counterintuitive because you know, in weightlifting, you're so used to moving opposite of where the resistance is. This is actually pulling in a different plane. Like she's moving perpendicular to it, but that's the whole point because it's a stability and core warm-up exercise. So as she's pressing, she has to maintain her posture and to be able to stay within this movement, like she has to be stabilized.
Yeah, because if I let it go, this is what happens.
Yeah, and so she has to keep her ribs stacked over her pelvis, keep her core engaged, and also try to remove the RBF from her face.
I knew it, you fucking bitch. I knew it. I knew it.
Dude, you're not even working.
I knew it.
No wonder she's not losing any weight.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah. And what's cool about this is any time that I'm doing any of these warm-up exercises, I really try to imagine like the out of gym application. So for stuff like this, you know, when you're playing basketball and someone's like posting up on you, you're constantly having this, right? Like in basketball, when you're like posting up, like your body's doing one thing while your hand's like looking for the ball. Same thing with like grappling or wrestling, right? Like someone could be pulling on your leg and you're pushing this way, but your mind is strategizing something else. So I love these stability exercises because when you're actually training something that's very applicable in sports. So when you're doing these things, these warm-ups, it's very easy to go, oh, it's not my favorite part of the workout. Like obviously we all want to hit the heavy barbells, but these things have so much application outside of the gym. So be very intentional with what you're doing and kind of imagine all the scenarios that you could potentially be in, and you'll really find a lot of benefit in it.
Let's go get it. Hey, hey. Okay. What is that? RP what?
I don't know. Maybe like 8?
8?
8, yeah.
I'm hitting my 8.
Big air. Tight glutes. Up, 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 up. Push your head through. There you go. There you go. Nice.
I'm gonna try 75. Let's see what happens. See what happens. There you go. Let's go.
Yep, there you go. Good setup. Push your head through, push your head through. Push, push, push. You only did half of a rep. You only did half of one.
I couldn't get it past that point.
You gotta try a little bit.
There's no way.
It helps to try.
Just a weak bitch.
Then you have to try a little bit harder.
Thank you, coach. Dude, I did 75 before. What the fuck? I gotta do it again.
You probably tried last time.
I'll try it again.
There we go. Push, 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 push. Head through, head through. Push, push, push. Push back, push back.
Ah! Fuck. I don't know how I did it last time.
Probably tried.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Probably tried last time.
So last week it was a 9.5, but this week I failed it. Or 2 weeks ago, I should say. I don't know. Is it like a weight thing? I don't know. I tried, unlike what Bart's saying I did.
So if you're at this phase of the program with us and you're like, man, some of my upper body strength is decreasing, don't feel discouraged. That's the whole point of it. Our goal is to lose weight, so don't forget about that priority. If we can maintain or increase it, that's freaking awesome, especially if you're a beginner. The chances of being able to chase 2 goals at the same time are much easier. But if you're more advanced and like, let's say your overhead press is like 315 or something, then chances of it coming down are pretty high when you're losing weight because your body doesn't want to be that strong. It takes that much more effort, you know?
Sounds kind of hot.
You're welcome. All right, so I just finished the main set, which is the overhead press. And you'll notice that my weight goes up and down and up and down, and the reps go really big and small, big and small. And you're like, what kind of rep scheme is that? And that's called wave loading. So my first set, I hit 10 reps, lightweight. Then I bump it up,
and then I only hit 5 reps. Then I go back down to 10, but higher than the first one, and then I hit another 5 reps, which is higher than the second one. So it kind of goes woot, 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 woot. And this type of training, we're utilizing a mechanism called potentiation. And what's super cool about that is when you go heavier in weight, your brain signals to your body to recruit more muscle fibers, right? So, because it has to like lift more and do more work. And when you dial it back down, because your brain was used to what just happened in the last set, it will utilize the same amount of muscle fibers for that lighter weight, helping you hit more volume and train it way harder. So a very simple example would be, imagine you go bowling with a bowling ball, right? And you're throwing this 10, 15 pound ball and just keep throwing it. And then when you take a regular basketball and you throw it, you're gonna swing it freaking hard, right? Because what it's doing is it's using all that muscle fiber recruitment into that now basketball. And now we're trying to use that to build up that basketball speed as well as that volume. So in wave 3, potentiation is the key. We're doing that across the board. Squats, deadlift, bench, and now overhead press. So we're done with the main movement. Now we're on to the first superset, which is wide grip lat pull down. You know, try to get that nice V shape, and then side lateral raises. Based off the scale, obviously I'm in the lead, right? I already lost, 16 pounds on the scale. She lost, I think, 10, but that's not the accurate measure because I am bigger. I probably could have had more glycogen or carb storages, and you're getting weight of race products and water and all that. That's why the DEXA scan is so important, and our goal is to measure actual body fat percentage. The goal is lose fat, keep muscle high, keep strength high. That's the goal, so you look good at the end. But I do think I am in the lead, although Geo's been pushing freaking hard. Like this week, I've been really busy with work, so I've only been hitting my bare minimum, which is my 10,000 steps. Every day, freaking Geo rubs in my face. She goes, I hit 14,000, I hit 15,000. I'm like, motherfucker. That shit adds up, because if you think about it, if I'm hitting 10 for 3 days, right? That's 30,000 steps. If she's hitting 15 for 3 days, that's 45,000 steps. So that's 15,000 more than mine, which if we're trying to hit 10,000 step days, that's almost as if she trained 4 times in 3 days. So those little things will start to add up. So this weekend, you better believe that I'm gonna be walking around all over the place trying to get my steps in. So far within this whole program, my favorite days are actually the second superset. So the way every single day is programmed in this entire Get Lean program, it's you have your main set, right? Then you have your superset number 1, which are the accessory muscles to whatever the main movement is. The second superset is another accessory, except it's more athletic based. So me having been chasing my 500-pound squat for like an entire year, I've been moving in one plane for such a long time that although I am the strongest I've been, I don't feel the most athletic. So if someone were to bounce me a ball, I'm like, oh shit, I don't feel like nimble. So I always look forward to the second supersets of the workout because it's always some sort of really, really cool athletic movement, and that's where the other co-author, Jacob Ross, that's where his expertise comes in because he trains Olympic athletes. He trains NBA basketball players, Major League Baseball players, NFL football players. So a lot of those guys have very specific requirements to still perform really well on the field, on the court, and he takes all that knowledge and is able to give it to you guys and me. So I feel like by me even running the superset number 2, like I might understand like all the major programming concepts like he does, but the fine details, his knowledge surpasses mine like crazy. So as I'm running the program, I feel like my fitness knowledge is also getting elevated. Usually around this week 6, 7, 8 is like the hump of the program, right? It's like the Wednesday of this program, and it might feel tough. And man, the cheat meals might look mighty delicious, but just know that the finish line is a lot closer than you think. So if you just keep doing what you've been doing, by the time you're done, you're gonna be so proud of yourself that it's gonna be all worth it. So you got this, I got this, she got this, we all got this, even though I'm a beater, but we're gonna get through this together.
So I have two answers for you. The first one, me being competitive as fuck, I'm winning because you guys have seen it from the beginning of this whole series. Go to the first video that we ever did. I was the squishy, pudgy thing. Now, leaning out, you can see my definition. I'm looking a little bit more vascular, leaner, still maintaining my strength. So that means muscles are growing, so that's good. My non-competitive is saying probably Bart, because he just has ADHD, man. And when you have that, like you're just constantly moving and doing all these things. So you're like just everywhere all at once. And he's also really competitive. I don't know, I've seen him change so much. And I don't know if I'm playing mind tricks with myself, where I see him be like really bloated to now getting way more jacked. So, I mean, I just see him putting in the work. I see him really trying really hard. So I wouldn't be surprised, nor would I be disappointed if he did take it. But I like my competitive answer better, and it's me. I'm gonna win. I don't know if I have a favorite day because this program is something I've never done before. Like, obviously I've never done this program before, but just the exercises and the way it's placed, like usually warm-ups are just kind of suggested, like warm up and then it'll say like, maybe try this or do it for 15 minutes or take a walk. But this has very specific exercises and movements that when I see it on paper, I'm like, God, this is so boring. I just want to get to the fun stuff. But as I'm actually doing them and I'm really trying to stick to the program, I'm like, holy shit, this is really fun. I'm already breaking a sweat before the actual workout starts. And I haven't really ever felt that. I mean, the only time I did feel that was when I was playing sports, because we warm up like a fuck ton before you even like start the actual practice or the scrimmaging or whatever. So it does take me back to that, where before the actual training begins, I'm already breaking a sweat. So I think that's been the most fun. And then there's also like a second part of fun that I like, and that's that every single week the exercise change. So as soon as I start feeling kind of slightly drained or tired, then we start all over again. We start at a lower intensity, and then the exercises and movements are completely different. So it's hard for me to get bored or tired of it. So I think the whole thing as a package, and I know this sounds like super biased because it's a Barbell Brigade program, but even if it wasn't, I'd be like, yo, this shit's a lot of fun. So this has been honestly the most fun I've had in like following a program in a really long time.
So after the back and shoulder superset, we move into our finishing circuit, which is gonna be easy curl bar bicep curl. I don't have that here, so I'm doing a barbell curl, and you can do the same thing. Diamond push-up. A lot of you guys who are into calisthenics might be very familiar with this because you guys do all kinds of different variations of push-ups. All you're doing is doing a push-up where you form a diamond with your hands. So on the ground, it looks something like that. So it's almost like a very close grip type of push-up, and it works the outer head of your tricep. And then we finish off with the dumbbell vertical row, which is known in the Olympic weightlifting community as Chinese rows. And we're just doing 3 rounds of 8 to 15 reps. And you get this going, and you'll get a really nice arm pump because we're gonna hit your biceps, your triceps, and your shoulders, and jack your heart rate up. And we finish our shoulder day with that.
I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So the bar, we all know, is 45 pounds. I can't curl that, so I did dumbbell curls. Is that okay?
It's very okay. You can't curl 45 pounds? You're that weak?
Yeah.
I guess you're shit out of luck. No, you can, I mean, ultimately, all of these workouts, we plan for them a very specific way.
Yeah.
The main programming principle why it's an easy bar curl is because some people have like weaker wrists, and it's actually very uncomfortable to curl with the barbell. So the easy bar, it takes the pressure off the wrists. So for me, I don't have that problem, so I can easily do the barbell curl. But if my wrists were sensitive, I would actually go with dumbbells, because now you can curl in the same form, which is keeping it the easy bar, rotated wrist. Yeah.
And with the diamond, because I couldn't do it. I even failed trying to do it, so I just opened it up a bit.
You expected, yeah. So with the diamond, ideally, is you want to keep this, because this is the actual form of the movement. but you can go on your knees to make it easier. But then
So me widening it was bad.
how much wider?
Like about
I mean,
that?
that's not that bad, but if you had to pick one or the other as a coach, I would say let's keep the grip the same and then let's make the load less.
Why didn't you coach me then? Why did you make me do it all wrong? That's why I'm losing. Sabotage. You heard it here first. If I lose, sabotage. Well, that's it. That's the end of the workout. It feels so good wrapping it up, but it also feels good, like I said, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is week 7. This is we are about 5 weeks out from completing it, and honestly, it's a bittersweet moment for me because I'm just having so much fun. I don't want it to end, but I'm also really happy to stop cutting.
I'm actually really proud of both of us for not cheating one time, and we really stuck to it. You're a really good roll dog and partner, which is freaking awesome.
I'm just trying to beat you, dude. Go, say it. You can.
No,
Go, just
you
brag.
inspire me.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you really do.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, you do inspire me. And you know, a lot of these workouts that we have programmed in there, like Shu was saying, every wave has a different focus that builds to like one major thing at the end. And that's completely shout outs to Jacob Ross, the other co-author of this program. Like I was saying before, he coaches Olympians, professional athletes in the NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. So his workout vocabulary and toolbox is extremely immense, and he's taking like those double decades worth of knowledge and putting it in there to a point where even I'm going, oh shit, I'm learning from this program, and it's just making me way more athletic overall. So if you want to lose weight with us and you want to expand your knowledge and train with the same techniques that a lot of professionals do, go to barbellbrigade.com, download the Get Lean program, and if you use the code YouTube, get 10% off. Summer's not over. You still got time to get ripped, to show off to all the haters and your ex-boyfriend and girlfriend's like, man, you messed up. Should have been with me, Dominic Humbly. See you guys next time. Peace.
Bye.